Most people buying a camper van in 2026 are walking straight into a financial trap, and they won't know it until they're $20,000 deep with no way out. Here's what's actually happening right now. Prices dropped, inventory is up, and buyers think the market finally works in their favor. It doesn't. What's flooding the market right now are pandemic-era vans, overpriced, overdriven, and maintained by people who never intended to keep them. Vehicles with 180,000 miles being listed as lightly used. Diesel engines sitting on $9,000 worth of deferred repairs that the seller isn't disclosing. The market looks friendlier, the traps are worse, and the buyers who can't tell the difference between a smart 2026 purchase and a financial disaster, they're losing money fast. Some of them are losing everything they saved. This video is not for those buyers. This is for the ones who want to get it right the first time. Before I give you the vehicles, you need to understand the one rule that separates smart buyers from everyone else in 2026. Smart buyers don't shop for vans. They shop for total cost of ownership across the first 3 years. That's the whole framework, right there. Purchase price is almost irrelevant. What actually matters, what will this vehicle cost to keep running? What's the real insurance number? What's the resale floor if life changes and you need out in 18 months? What breaks first and what does it cost when it does? Most buyers find a number they can stomach and sign. That's exactly what dealerships are counting on. That's where amateurs lose money. Smart buyers run the math before they fall in love with a vehicle. In 2026, with higher labor costs, a saturated used market, and tighter lending, that discipline is the line between van life that builds your net worth and van life that quietly drains it. Now, here's what smart buyers are actually purchasing right now. Vehicle 1, Ford Transit 148 High Roof 2019 to 2022. This is the highest pure value buy in the camper van market right now, and most buyers walk past it because it doesn't have the Sprinter badge or the Airstream name. That's exactly why it's the smart buy. Why smart buyers choose it? Ford Transit parts are everywhere. Every Ford dealer in the country carries them. Independent mechanics can work on them without specialist equipment. Labor rates run 40 to 60% cheaper than a Sprinter for identical work. The 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 in a 2019 to 2022 Transit is a proven engine with a documented failure history, which means you know exactly what to watch for and when. Here's where most buyers make their first mistake. They dismiss the Transit because it isn't exotic, and they end up paying a $15,000 premium for a badge. The Transit wins on total cost, every time. Real used price range. Bare cargo units under 80,000 miles, $28,000 to $44,000. Factory converted units from professional builders, $65,000 to $95,000. The platform is where the value is, not the conversion. Maintenance reliability, strong. The known weak point is the timing chain tensioner. It surfaces between 100,000 and 130,000 miles. Budget $1,200 to $1,800 for that service and you'll drive straight through it. That's a manageable, predictable cost. That's what you want. Biggest hidden cost? Previous owner electrical work. This is where Transit buyers get destroyed. Amateur 12-volt wiring jobs are everywhere in the used conversion market. A professional audit and rewire runs $3,500 to $6,000. Before you close on any Transit conversion, spend $150 on a pre-purchase inspection that specifically covers the electrical system. That $150 protects you from a $5,000 problem. Who should not buy it? Anyone who wants a turnkey, move-in ready vehicle. The Transit's value lives in its platform potential. You're buying something to build or a professional conversion. If you want to drive off the lot and immediately live in it, this is not your starting point. Stop. This next vehicle is where the market gets dangerous. Vehicle 2, Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 2500 144. Everyone wants a Sprinter. That demand is exactly why most buyers overpay for one. Let me be direct. The Sprinter's reputation is simultaneously its biggest strength and the most exploited trap in this market. Why smart buyers choose it? Carefully.
The 2015 to 2018 Sprinter with the 2.1-liter diesel is a legitimate workhorse when it has been properly maintained. Diesel efficiency at highway speeds is real, 22 to 26 mpg versus 16 to 19 in a gas Transit. Over 30,000 annual miles, that difference is thousands of dollars. The interior volume, the ceiling height, the payload, the Sprinter built this category for a reason. Real used price range. High roof cargo units in solid condition, $28,000 to $52,000. The 2016 to 2017 model years are the sweet spot, far enough out of pandemic pricing, close enough to current spec. Maintenance reliability. Here's where smart buyers separate from everyone else. The Sprinter requires a Mercedes-certified or Sprinter specialist shop. Generic mechanics cause more damage than they fix. This isn't an opinion, it's a documented pattern. DEF system failures, EGR cooler failures, odd blue sensor problems. These are the three most common failure points. Hit all three and you're looking at $4,000 to $8,500 in repairs. The Sprinter rewards disciplined owners. It punishes neglect at a level that will shock you. Biggest hidden cost? High-pressure fuel pump failure on pre-2019 diesels. Not universal, but when it fails, parts and labor run $3,200 to $5,800. The signature of this failure almost always follows a history of maintenance neglect. If the seller can't produce documented oil change intervals and DEF system service records, walk away. Not hesitate, walk. Who should not buy it? Anyone with a tight monthly budget. Anyone who wants to handle their own maintenance. Anyone whose nearest Sprinter certified shop is more than 90 minutes away. If your roadside breakdown happens 400 miles from a qualified technician, your van life math just collapsed. Now, here's the vehicle most buyers never consider, and it's quietly the smartest buy in the Class B segment right now.
Vehicle 3. Winnebago Travato 59G or 59GL 2018 to 2021. This is the clear winner for buyers who want full-time capability without a full DIY build. And it's being undervalued right now because the market is chasing newer models. That's your opportunity. Why smart buyers choose it? Ram ProMaster platform, strong parts availability, independent shop access, no specialist requirement. The 59G and 59GL give you a factory bathroom, a real bed layout, and 200 watts of solar from day one. For retirees, for couples, for anyone who wants to start living, not start building, this is the most financially intelligent path in 2026. Real used price range. 2018 to 2021 units, $62,000 to $88,000. Original MSRP was $110,000 to $130,000. You are capturing 35 to 45% in depreciation that someone else paid. That is real money recovered before you drive a single mile. Maintenance reliability. The 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 burns oil above 100,000 miles. Not catastrophically, but you will be monitoring and topping off between oil changes. Budget $80 to $120 annually just for that. It's manageable, it's predictable, but buyers who don't know about it get rattled when they check the dipstick. Biggest hidden cost? Coach systems, not the drivetrain. The Truma Combi water heater unit runs $900 to $1,400 to replace when it fails. Roof fans, inverter chargers, water pumps, they all have service lives independent of mileage. Set aside a $3,000 coach maintenance reserve for the first 2 years, regardless of the condition at purchase. This isn't pessimism. This is how smart owners protect themselves. Who should not buy it? Buyers who want to customize or scale up. The Travato's interior is well designed and fixed. 3 people will fight for space. Significant solar expansion or lithium upgrades will fight the factory layout. If customization is the goal, this vehicle works against you. Vehicle 4. Airstream Interstate 19, 2017 to 2020. This is the luxury tier smart buy.
And before you assume it's out of reach, the 2026 used pricing on 2017 to 2019 units is making this one of the best value per dollar opportunities in the entire Class B market. Why smart buyers choose it? Mercedes Sprinter platform, Airstream stainless steel construction, and a used market where 2017 to 2019 units have dropped 40% from 2022 peak valuations. For buyers planning 5+ years of full-time use, the durability math on an Airstream body works heavily in your favor. You will not be fighting rust, you will not be fighting delamination, you will not be repairing fiberglass cracking that quietly destroys other Class Bs in this age range. Real used price range. 2017 to 2019 units, $78,000 to $108,000. Original MSRP was $140,000 to $155,000. You are buying $40,000 to $50,000 of depreciation that someone else absorbed. Maintenance reliability. All Sprinter diesel considerations apply. This is not a low-maintenance vehicle, but the Airstream body means your structure is protected. Other Class Bs at this age are carrying hidden body damage. The Interstate usually isn't. Biggest hidden cost? Service center geography. Airstream authorized locations are limited. If you're full-timing coast to coast, you may find the nearest certified service center is 300+ miles away for coach system warranty work. Factor in 1 to 2 service visits annually and the cost to reach them. Who should not buy it? Budget-conscious buyers or anyone who won't commit to proper maintenance intervals. The Interstate rewards owners who treat it as a serious long-term asset. Neglect here costs 4 times more than on a Transit. That is not an exaggeration. Expert buying tips. These are the specific numbers that protect your money. Write these down. Mileage limits. On any used cargo van platform, Transit, Sprinter, ProMaster, do not buy above 120,000 miles without a verified complete service history and a pre-purchase inspection from a certified mechanic. This is not a preference. This is a financial protection threshold. Engine to avoid in 2026. The Mercedes Sprinter 3.0-liter diesel in pre-2014 units. CDI system reliability issues, combined with extremely high repair costs, make this engine a money trap at any current used price point. Don't touch it. Years to target. Sprinter, 2015 to 2018. Transit, 2019 to 2022. Travato, 2018 to 2021. Airstream Interstate, 2017 to 2019. Repair costs to have locked in your head before you negotiate. Sprinter EGR cooler, $2,200 to $3,400. Transit timing chain service, $1,200 to $1,800. ProMaster transmission service, $800 to $1,200. Any Class B coach roof seal, $600 to $1,400. These are not just maintenance facts, these are negotiation weapons. If the vehicle needs any of this work at the time of purchase, deduct the full repair cost from your offer. Not half, the full amount. Dealers and private sellers expect negotiation. Smart buyers negotiate with data. Mistake warning. This is the one that costs people $10,000 to $20,000, and it happens to informed buyers, not just beginners. Buying a Class B motorhome without understanding that the coach and the chassis depreciate on completely different curves. Here's exactly what that means. The chassis, the drivetrain, the rolling vehicle, holds value reasonably well with proper maintenance. The coach systems, the living space, the appliances, the plumbing, the 12-volt electrical, depreciate independently and fail on their own timeline regardless of miles driven. Buyers see a 2017 Travato with 55,000 miles and think, low mileage, low wear. But the refrigerator doesn't know the mileage, the water pump doesn't care. The roof seals have been aging for 8 years no matter how many few miles are on the odometer. That 55,000-mile unit might carry a chassis worth $45,000 and coach systems with $8,000 to $14,000 in deferred maintenance sitting quietly inside it. This is where smart buyers do something most buyers skip entirely. They commission two separate inspections, a certified mechanic for the chassis, an RV technician for the coach systems, two inspectors, two reports. Total cost, $300 to $500. Potential savings, $15,000. If a seller won't allow both inspections before you commit, that is your answer. You don't need more information. Walk away immediately. Every vehicle on this list is a legitimate smart buy in 2026, but none of them are smart by default. They become smart because of what you do before you sign. The inspection you insist on, the service records you demand in full, the repair costs you subtract from the offer without apology, the coach systems you evaluate completely separate from the drivetrain. The buyers who lose $15,000 to $20,000 in this market aren't careless people. They're buyers who fell in love before they finished the math. You now have the framework, you have the vehicles, you have the numbers. There's one identity that separates buyers who win in this market from buyers who don't. Disciplined buyers don't react to vans, they evaluate assets. Be that buyer every single time. If you want the exact pre-purchase inspection checklist, the specific questions to ask every seller and every mechanic before you commit $1, that video is next.